contribution year-end processing outlines the steps that all churches need to perform either in the new year or before the new year begins. This enables the system to ensure monies are applied to the correct funds in the correct year. Failure to follow these steps can result in incorrect contribution statements, fund balances, revenue reporting, and other issues. Please follow these instructions for year-end processing. Go to Contributions, Management, Contribution Year-End. Ensure that your fiscal years are correct in the drop-down list. Drop-down boxes should have 2015 in the fiscal year from and 2016 in the fiscal year to. The Copy Envelopes option allows you to copy your current year's envelope number assignments to the next year. Please note that you may skip this option if you're planning to resequence envelope number assignments in the coming year. To copy envelopes, put the dot in the Copy Envelopes option if it's not already there. Press the Process Request button. Press OK on the pop-up message that reads, "Are you sure you want to create envelope assignments for 2016 as they were in 2015?" Press the OK button. You'll be able to edit envelope numbers after you copy them. Please note that this is an optional step and is not required. If you do choose to make changes to some of your envelope assignments, please keep in mind that the same envelope number cannot be assigned to more than one household or member at the same time. Once pledges or donations are made, envelope numbers cannot be deleted. However, they can be changed at any time to an unused number or set to 0. Go to Contributions, Envelopes, Envelope Maintenance. Make sure your fiscal year is set to 2016. Press on either the Add Edit Household Numbers or Add Edit Member Numbers button to bring up the list of assigned names and envelope numbers you wish to work with. You can add, edit, or remove envelope numbers from within this window. To add an envelope number, locate the household you want to add an envelope number to and type the envelope number in the box. The entry is saved automatically when you press the Tab key. To remove an envelope number, clear the envelope number box and press the Tab key. To edit an envelope number, put the cursor in the Edit box to make your change and then press the Tab key. Press the Close button when you're finished. If you want to reassign envelope numbers automatically, you can perform the following steps. Go to Contributions, Envelopes, Envelope Maintenance. Make sure your fiscal year is set to 2016. Press the Auto Assign Numbers button. Enter the starting number to begin numbering envelopes in the starting number box. Press the Assign Numbers button to auto-assign envelope numbers in numerical order according to the household last name. Press the Refresh button to verify your changes. The next step in year-end processing is to copy funds. The Copy Funds option will take the funds used this year and create copies of them with the same name, but with a new fiscal year and a 0 balance. Please note that this procedure does not transfer pledge information. Put the dot in the Copy Funds option. Press the Process Request button. Press OK on the pop-up message that reads, "Are you sure you want to replicate funds for 2016 as they were in 2015?" Then press the OK button. The next option is to move multi-year funds, but please note that you should never attempt to move multi-year funds before all contribution statements for the current fiscal year have been completely processed and the new fiscal year begins. To move multi-year funds, put the dot in the Move Multi-Year Funds option. Press the Process Request button. Press OK on the pop-up message that reads, "Are you sure you want to move multi-year funds from 2015 to 2016?" Press the OK button. Copying pledges is another step that is optional. The Copy Pledges option will copy pledges from the fiscal year and fund specified in the From Fiscal Year drop-downs and create copies of them in the fiscal year and fund specified in the To Fiscal Year drop-downs. To begin, put the dot in the Copy Pledges option. The Copy Pledges window then appears. Set the From Fiscal Year drop-downs to the year and fund you wish to copy pledges from, and the To Fiscal Year drop-downs to the year and fund you wish to copy pledges to. Then press the Process Request button. A confirmation message box will pop up. If everything looks correct, you can press the OK button. Otherwise, press Cancel and correct the information before continuing. Once the pledges have been copied, you will be returned to the contribution year-end window. IconCMO users who process electronic contributions through Vanco services should also update their Vanco fund IDs. However, you should not perform this step until you are ready to post the first batches of the new year. To update your Vanco fund IDs, go to Contributions, Management, Contribution Reports. Click on List of All Funds in the list of reports. Make sure the fiscal year on the right is set to 2016. Then press Show Report. Vanco needs the list of IDs in the left-hand column of this report for the new year. Contact them directly with this information. The next step is to change the fiscal year to 2016. You will want to do this just prior to entering contributions for 2016. Each user must perform this step using their own login credentials. Additionally, churches utilizing EFT batches must create new batches for 2016 since the funds to be posted to are new. To change your fiscal year setting, go to Organization, Preferences, Personal. Select 2016 from the drop-down labeled Fiscal Year to work with. Press the Save button located near the bottom left portion of this window. The final steps in year-end processing pertain to general attendance categories and events. Each year, the attendance categories and events must be added into the system for the new year. To begin, go to People, General Attendance, Attendance. In this window, you'll see Category and Event buttons on the left under the headings of Add New, Modify, and Delete. The list box to the right of the buttons is the area which displays your attendance categories and events for the year specified. The first thing you should do is verify that you're working in the correct year. If the correct year is not already displayed in the box in the bottom left area of the window, type the correct year into the box and press Refresh Data to display the correct year's categories and events. To add an attendance category, press the Category button under the Add New heading. This opens a window in which you can enter the category name, annual start date, tracking method, times, and other information. If the tracking method is by member, you'll be able to track attendance by individual. If you're only looking for attendance totals based on a head count, then set the tracking method to by summary. If track times is set to yes, you can define and track up to 6 different times using the time boxes to the right. Please note that even if you set track times to no, you will still need to put a time in the time number 1 box. Once you have filled in the applicable fields, press the Add button to create the new category. You will then be returned to the main attendance window. Next, press on the category name Sunday Worship and then press the Event button under the Add New heading. Enter the appropriate information into the fields. In this example, we want to add attendance events for Sunday worship for the entire year. Set the event date to the first Sunday of the year, the repeat event drop down to weekly, and the number of events to 52, keeping in mind that some years will actually have 53 Sundays in them. Press the Add button to create the events. Once this is done, you will be returned to the main attendance window. You can see the new attendance categories by clicking the plus sign just to the left of your attendance category. Repeat this procedure to create all attendance categories and events that will be used in the next fiscal year. We hope this tutorial has been helpful to you in understanding the important procedures to be followed when performing contribution year-end processing. Thanks for watching. For more information on IconCMO's capabilities or to sign up for our free trial offer, visit our website at www.iconcmo.com.